Hello again, welcome back to my channel. Belinda here from Visualized NZ. I've just finished recording Trashcraft Tuesday and uploaded it, so I'm heading straight into another video so that hopefully I don't have to worry about taking things with me tomorrow when I head out for the day. So I want to make a pocket for my Playful Days journal that I'm working on, and I haven't done a heap of work on this journal. I don't think I've done anything since I last showed it in a video. And I've got this book page in here, children's book page. And this back page here doesn't have a whole heap going on. There's a dog, but it's kind of facing the wrong way. And I thought, perfect page to add a pocket onto. So I'm just going to take that out. And I've got this scrapbook paper here, which I'm going to use for my pocket. And it's got this really cool hopscotch type design on it. And when I was looking for a bit of paper to use for this, I was flicking through this pad, and then I realized that the name of it is Playtime. Like just the perfect theme for this journal, and it's by Grace Taylor. So I didn't actually realize that that was the name of the paperback until this morning. So I grabbed out this bit. I thought that would make a really cute pocket, and I think it's called a library pocket that I'm doing, and I'm going to make a giant one, like one that takes up most of the page. And I did this by accident one day, ended up making a giant one, and I actually really like that look. But I might do it a little bit differently, because when you make a library pocket, you fold the two sides over and under and glue them on the back. And to me, like, that's wasted paper. It's paper that you don't see. And I've kind of like, maybe I should do it a little bit differently and just preserve some of that paper. So I am going to make it to fit this page, and I'm not going to make it the complete width or the complete height, because the height I still want to be able to put some things in. And with these giant pockets, I like to put something in the pocket itself. And if I was making a true library pocket, then I'd put something in behind as well. Maybe I should do a proper one. No, I'm not going to do a proper one. I've got another idea. Just occurred to me. So let's do that. So I am going to, my page is just under 6 inches wide. Definitely don't want it that wide. I might aim for 5 to 5.5. I'm not being too precise. And then I need a bit to fold under on the edges, so I would be wanting maybe 1/2 or 3/4 of an inch just to create a gutter or gusset. So I'm just going to, I don't know why I'm lining it up on my graph mat, because I'm going to be using a ruler. Habit, I guess. So I'm going to, so if we go 5.5 plus an inch, so 6.5, that'll give plenty to work with. So I'm just going to start by marking off at 6.5 inches. And how tall do we want it? So maybe about 6 3/4 inches tall. So I'm going to rule this line here, this at our first measurement, and then I'll mark off the 6 3/4. Just trying to see my pencil marks, and my pencil's not very sharp, so it's not very accurate. Oops, still need it around this way. And what did we say? 6 3/4, wasn't it? Mark off there. And so if I was doing a true library style pocket, then I would need more. I'd need to make my measurements sideways bigger, so that they'd wrap around and overlap at the back. But I just thought I'm going to mix it up a little bit and do something slightly different to what I have done before. And then what I'm thinking, because I haven't got the double pocket ability of a true library pocket, then I might just go ahead and put a small pocket on the front. So why not? Right, I'm just going to cut this with my scissors since 12 by 12 doesn't fit on my cutting mat. Try and keep it sort of straightish. So when you see this, it's going to be Wednesday. So hopefully you had a good Tuesday. Hopefully you're having a good Wednesday. Midway through the week. Or as my husband would say, Midvok. Which, trying to think what language that is. Maybe German. He did do a little bit of German when he was younger. So I think Midvok might be the German for midweek or Wednesday. I'm not sure which. Both. I don't know. Apart from a few words of Spanish, I don't speak other languages. And I'm certainly not fluent in Spanish. I just love the language. Love anything Spanish, actually. I've got Spanish blood in me from, you know, quite diluted, but it's there. So I do like Spanish. So hubby and I tried learning for a while, but we didn't get very far. I can count to about 20, I think, if I put my mind to it. Okay, so I'm just going to pull my page across here and keep checking that I get the dimensions right. So, I forgot to allow for a bottom gusset. That was a bit of an ops, but never mind. The pocket will just be a bit shorter than what I was aiming for. Still be a big pocket, but not as big as what I'd hoped for. So yes, you need a bottom gusset, otherwise things are going to slide out, or you're just going to have straight across, and that kind of defeats the purpose of the style of pocket. Because adding these gussets in helps preserve the space of your pocket, so you can fit more in a pocket if you add these on the sides. So just folding in, just eyeballing, and then I'll make sure it's fitting on my page before I glue things down. Yep, that fits on my page. Cool. Now I'm going to go in and trim off these corner bits. So this line here, I'm going to go slightly above and on an angle down to the corner where the folds meet, and then on this side I'm just going to go up the fold to meet there. Actually, I think I'm supposed to go on it. Am I supposed to go on a bigger angle? Yes, I'm supposed to go on a bigger angle here, just so it folds in nicely and doesn't catch. So a while since I've done this, and I didn't re-look at how to do them. I was like, yeah, I know how to do them, let's just do it. So yeah, if I'm a little bit bumbly, it's because I am rethinking how to do it. Right, so just taking those bits out just means it folds up nicely, like so. So just giving those a nice crease. And I did notice I had a little bit just at the top here where it shows. So I'm going to just take that as an angle as well, just so it doesn't show above the line of the top of the pocket, just to give it a nicer finish, like so. And I'm going to take a thumb notch out. Sorry, I'm just reaching over to grab my large punch, circle punch. I'm just going to eyeball roughly where it needs to be. Let's go there. Just noticed I've got a slight little nick there. I think it will be alright because I am going to distress around it. So I'm going to do this now before I glue everything down, just because otherwise I might forget. So strike while the iron's hot, while I'm remembering that I want to distress it. So if you're doing these, distress or not distress, totally up to you. Just the look I'm going for with this particular journal, and my preference in general is distressing. Just give it a bit of oomph. That's what it is, a bit of oomph. Right. Okay, so that's looking all good. So I'm going to go in with my tacky glue just because I find it easier. And I'm going to glue, oops, take off the little dried glue cap on top of my glue. Then we're going to go glue. And I'm not going up too close to the edge, maybe a wee bit closer. I don't want to glue my pocket shut and stop things from sliding in. Right, so I'm going to fold over that edge and this edge. And they won't stick down properly at this stage, but when I put it on the page, I'll be able to press it down so it glues nice and firmly. So putting glue on both of these gussets. Well, all three gussets, I guess, because the bottom one is a gusset as well. And going to line it up on my page. About there. Give it a nice press down, make sure it sticks nicely. And then we've got, if you can see that, we've got this nice roomy pocket. So if those gussets went there, it would be a tighter fit to get something in. So I'm just going to give that a wee burnish. I should have burnished those creases before gluing, but never mind, do them now. And now I'm just going to go in with my ruler and make sure that I haven't glued the sides of the pocket down. Yep, all nice and clear. And there was a little bit at the bottom, I felt. And just going on with the ruler means you can just ease that off, so the glue can dry without sticking it where you don't want it to be stuck. Right, so that's a super cute little pocket just as is. But I was thinking of adding another little pocket on the bottom. Not sure what shape I want. I could do even like a normal sized library pocket. There's room enough for that. And so I'm pulling out the paper pad and looking at what paper, and technically because these are all in the same book, they should coordinate. Got a little alphabet one here that could be quite cute. So we contrast. Just having a flick through. Got this plain same colour, but I think that's a bit too similar. Well, it's the same just without the hopscotch design, so perhaps not that one. These cute little birds, that'd be fun. These pencils, they're nice too. I'm thinking I like that, if I can find it again. What was that? The alphabet one, wasn't it, that I was looking at? This one. I think this one is the pick of them for what I want. I'm knocking everything over trying to navigate this pad. Now, you absolutely do not have to use scrapbooking paper for this. You could use printables or whatever scraps you've got. I just wanted something that was reasonable weight, and it's too cold this morning yet to go into my office and print out some printables, so scrapbooking paper it was, and I think it's the perfect match for this. Okay, so how big do I want this second pocket? So if we make that, say 3 inches, I think 3 inches. So if I measure it 4, then that gives me enough to fold under the sides up to 1/2 inch. And then how tall do I want it? Maybe 3.5. So this time I'll remember to add the bottom gusset, so I'll go for 4. Oops, getting caught up on everything. So we'll go to 4 inches for the height. Hopefully you're not getting my head in. I'm just trying to lean forward to see where my pencil marks are. Okay. Right. Here we go. And I'm thinking this might be nice to make the journal card out of too. I shall see which way I go. I'm not sure that I'll do the journal card on film. I haven't really thought about it. Depends how we go for time. It's almost lunchtime here. It's like 4 minutes to 12. So it might be that my stomach gets a bit noisy to keep going. We'll see how we get on. Right, so this time I have allowed for my bottom gusset, which is cool. So we'll make sure I give those a good press down and on the side. And so I'm not being precise with measurements, I'm just making sure that it's not too big or too small for what I want. But yeah, it doesn't need to be precise. I'm just checking the size then, and I think that's a super cute little pocket to go on the front. And I'm going to use my smaller circle punch to take a divot out the top of it, a thumb notch to show it's a pocket. Don't want it too deep, that might go up there. Super cute. Right, now going in and taking my corners on that slight angle. Oops, I think my scissors cut round a curve then. Go, and again I didn't notice any showing, but I'm just going to go and take a squeeze angled sliver off the top just in case, so that we don't get any back showing at the top of our pocket, just to keep things nice and neat. Okay, again with the distress ink. Oh, this is going to look so cute. I really need to print off some printables for this journal, but when I do go into the office I forget that I need to. So hopefully today, although I've got one more video I want to get done today, so we'll see how I go time wise. Oh, I just think that's super adorable. Love it. Okay, and I need to take a little bit more on there because it is catching slightly. Obviously I didn't take enough of an angled cut. And this one as well. Yeah, I went in too fine on the angle. Take a bit more of a sliver. There, that's better. And I do know now that I glued the other one around the wrong way. This one I glued the wrong way. Yeah, this bottom bit's supposed to fold up last, and there's a very good reason for that. So this one will, I mean, it will still work, but if you fold it the other way around, so if I glue this one down first and then these ones over top, when you slide something in down the back of your page, you're going to come up against that bottom gusset, and it's going to, you know, you might slide in, but you might hit that and it won't go all the way in. Whereas if you put it the other way around, then when you slide your bit of paper in, because it's guided by these ones that help it slide under that bottom gusset without getting caught up. So yes, I made a mistake, but the pocket will still work. It'll be fine. Like I said, I am remembering how to make these as I go. Rather than having double checked I knew what I was doing to begin with. So, you know, always fun when you take a bit of a gamble. Oops, that one's still folding up. Why is that folding up? Behave. There's plenty of space there for it not to fold. Right. And some glue on this one. So yeah, there's nothing like making a mistake to teach you the right and wrong way to do things. I find if you make a mistake, you tend to remember how to do it better than if you don't make a mistake, because one day you'll make a mistake, and sometimes it matters. Sometimes it's the difference between something being thrown out or still being usable. So there we go. Mistakes happen. But in this instance, it's all good. It'll be fine. Okay, and I'll just use this, make sure I haven't got any glue sticking where I don't want it. Right, seems to be good. I love it. That is super cute. And I've got a big pocket and I've got a little pocket. And then I can decorate it up as well. Now I didn't pull anything out to decorate it with. I'm not sure that I've got anything suitable. I do have my fussy cut people. If I just pull that over, this is pages that I've yet to fussy cut out of my pattern catalogue. We'll have a look, see if one of these might fit. It's this sweet little girl. She's a bit tall. She could go here though. That's the only thing with this catalogue is most of the images are too big for things. This one I had out the other day. Yeah, no, not feeling that one. Put a no, I'm not feeling them today. And I think because I've used a number, I don't want to end up with the whole journal just being those. I want to put some other elements in as well. So maybe I'll leave the decorating for now. I'll just have a quick look in my words. I've got a small amount of fun coloured words, if I can find them. Yay. Don't know if the word yay is particularly what I'm going for. Although I do have to say yay that, here's another yay, that my channel today reached 100 subscribers. So this is Tuesday that I'm filming this. So today I reached 100 subscribers, which is just phenomenal. Like, I'm so grateful to you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Right, I seem to have used up all my other words. I've got a summer there, but I'm not really after a summer either. So I need to do some more printing of those as well. Yeah, no, none of those are suitable. Okay, so I think the decorating will have to wait because I'm feeling like I haven't got the things that I need. I'm still trying to look around me and see if there's anything. Maybe a label. I'm clutching at straws. Can you tell? I'm kind of like, what can I add on there? Let's have a look at some of these labels from Artsology. There's some fun shapes here. Maybe one of those might be the ticket, so to speak. No, not feeling the neutrals. This is going to be a bright colour. That doesn't really work. These flowers might be That could work. There is a bit of blue in the numbers. Maybe don't want the yellow. Maybe that one. Okay, just pulling out a few options here to see what might go. Maybe we'll try that one. Right, I think that's enough. I'm not sure if I'll like any of them, but yeah, no, too naturey. It's nature, but I don't mind that. Kind of quite like it. That one could work. That one could work. Don't want that one. And that one, the shape is not working for me. So it seems like the longer labels are kind of... Now vote. Yes, no. Yes, no. And I wish I could actually get your vote. I'm really not sure, to be honest, and I probably need to find some other things before I decide. So I'll keep those out as potentials for decorating up this pocket or these pockets. And it's what, 26 minutes we've been going. It is now 7 minutes past 12. I'm getting a bit hungry, but I'm like really wanting to do a journal card to go in. Okay, let's just quickly do a journal card. Why not? So I am just going to make it about that wide and put it down the bottom of the pocket, and I want to make it about that tall, roughly. And I'm now feeling that need to hurry because I am just all of a sudden really, really hungry. I can't eat much at a meal, so by the time the next meal comes around, I am ready to eat. In between times I'm fine, but when it's meal time, oops, my paper's not straight. Why is that not straight? Something is not straight. The paper itself is not straight. That's weird. It's a brand new pad. It should be straight. Okay, yeah, no, it's definitely not straight. Okay, let's trim off this bottom bit and make it straight for a start. Would be good. And I'm going to end up cutting off my pencil mark, I can tell. That's all right. Let's just straighten up this edge and then we'll have a better chance of making a straight journal card. Right. I'm quite surprised actually, to be honest. Surprised that it was crooked. Right, now just make sure that I cut that straight. That's better. Yep, definitely better. And I can just see where my pencil mark was. So I think I need to go this way first. Just ease of juggling things. Right, sorry, gone super quiet. So hopefully that's straight. And I need to go to about here. having trouble making sure whether it's straight or not. I can't actually tell. Oh well, let's cut it. And if we have to trim it up, we have to trim it up. It'll be fine. That's the trouble I have working with 12 by 12 is not fitting on my mat, so I can't measure properly. So let's just check. Is this actually cut straight now? Looks pretty good actually. It's got a little edge down here. I didn't quite cut it properly when I straightened the bottom edge. There we go. Cool. That is straight enough for me. Now I'm going to give it a file tab top. Sorry, I was facing away from the camera hunting for my board. So giving it a file top. So just want a wee-ish tab. Actually, I might put it off center just for fun. Go in here. Trim off the sides. Give it a wee file tab top. Yep. I need to clean my scissors. They're sticky from the double-sided tape that I was using in the Trashcraft Tuesday project. Get rid of those wee scraps and put my board back away. Okay, so I'm going to distress round that. I might just do that now. And then I'll decorate this up with, again, I don't know what yet. And I'm not worrying about backing it. The white is fine because of the style of this journal. I want it to be bright and happy and cheerful and a little bit nostalgic, or a lot nostalgic. So the white I think is good. So I'll distress the back, but I won't do that on camera. So there's a simple little journaling card which I will decorate up and will slide in to our pocket there. So I think that's super cute, and I was thinking of doing a card for this out of this paper, but then it will get a bit lost. So I think I need to go for a different paper, or maybe even this paper with, I don't know. I'll decide that. I won't do it now. I seem to be really indecisive at the moment. Maybe it's because it's my second video this morning. Maybe it's just because I'm distracted by being hungry. I don't know. So let's call that a day for now. Next time you see this, it will be all decorated up, I hope, with something. Not sure what. Thanks for joining me for this little bit of a bumbling video. But hope you've learnt something from it or enjoyed listening to me chatter on. Okay, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for joining me. Bye for now.